The current update for the Azure AI Engineer Associate certification has got 6 modules in total. Let's get started with the first one, and we'll jump right into the lab for this. So that's the exercise right here. Now, the first thing you need to do is to open your browser window and type in ai.azure.com. I already have an account and I'm signed in. Keep in mind that you need an Azure subscription, which is available for free to get started with the labs. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the Azure AI Foundry. As you can see, you can explore the models right here. I'm gonna get started with the GPT-4o. Oh, that's the first one right there. So you can read more about the models right here and you can compare it to the benchmarks as well. But at the moment, I'm just going to click on use this model button right above. Now, to start creating using any of the models, you need to give it a project name. So I'll just call it. So the one I'm trying to do is going to be a data literacy mentor. And let's give it the lab as well. Lab one. It doesn't take full stop, so we'll have to do hyphens and underscores. Yeah, that should be fine. So it has automatically renamed a resource for me as well, and I'm keeping everything in the default tab for now. Let's create this. This is going to take a few minutes. So while it's doing that, I can tell you a bit more about the lab that I'm creating. So the first exercise is designed to quickly familiarize with Azure AI Foundry and create your first AI project basically in a few minutes. So we're going to create an interactive chatbot that explains all the key data concepts in plain English, which is perfect for beginners and non-technical users. I have already selected the GPT-4o, so we can play around with other models as well. Okay, so that's the project created and it has taken me to the chat playground. So I'm going to give the model instructions and context. That's how I set up the data literacy mentor. So you can say, you are a friendly and knowledgeable data literacy mentor. You help beginners understand basic data and AI and AI concepts like data types, databases, visualizations, and common terms in plain English. Let me correct the concepts and make that capitalized as well. I will give it clear instructions to avoid jargon and give examples when helpful. Okay, so I'm going to apply the changes, continue, that's fine. Right. This is the chat window here. Let me just type in a question there and say, what's the. It shouldn't really be bothered with spelling mistakes, but let me just try to make it as clean as possible. What's the difference between structured and unstructured data. Mhm. Right. And as you can see, it has taken 54 tokens. So that's a nice little breakdown there as well. And I'm going to send it. Hmm. Okay, so it's pretty good, but it's really long. So I'm going to change this a little bit and say keep keep it brief and to the point. So let me apply the changes again and see. So I'm pasting the question there again. Okay, that's a lot more of what I would like because it says clearly that there are two different data types. One fits neatly into rows and columns, and the unstructured ones are like photos, videos, this thing. And it has given an example in basic terms, I suppose. So that's good as well. I'm going to try and change that again. Okay. I think that's better because now it's giving you proper examples and it has taken off that example that it gave earlier, which didn't really make sense. Like dumping groceries into a bag without labels. Yeah, that's not what it is. So I think this is a lot better, but you can keep playing with the prompts to see what happens. Also, keep in mind, this is not the official lab. I'm just creating something similar to it, but which is a bit more interesting as well. Now, what you can also do is click overview, and you can see all the project details. You can see your API key right there, your subscription, which should all relate back to your Azure account. Have a quick look about what's under the hood as well. So if you open the management center, you can see the resource that I created and the project that I created as well. So I'm going to click on overview of the resource and you can see the labs in there as well. Again, you still have the access to the API key from here. And remember that once you're done, you can delete the resources. Just to delete your resource, you need to go back into your Azure portal. Suppose I can go into all resources if I need, and then that's my Foundry resource and my project, and I can click delete here. It'll ask you to confirm. I'm going to leave it there for now because I'm just going to keep playing around with this, but you can delete it if you want to ensure that you're not using your credits at the moment. Okay, if I go back to the overview and into the playground, we and assuming that we have not deleted all the resources, we can continue playing with this. There are a few more things you can do here, which I'll cover in later videos. So in just a few clicks, you have created a working data literacy mentor in Azure AI Foundry, powered by GPT-4o, that is ready to explain the data concepts clearly and simply. So feel free to play around with the prompts, see how you can make it work, and the models as well. Because to be honest, for this one, we don't really need a reasoning model. So any of the mini models would do as well. So let me know in the comments below what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more of these demos.